The MLS will be a top 5 league in the world, and the Saudi Pro League will be largely irrelevant. And if you disagree with me, you're wrong. And here's why. When we look at the two different leagues and their current trajectories, they are very, very different. The MLS has a very solid business plan for a professional sports league, and it has shown that through steady growth, and it keeps growing, it keeps becoming more profitable, and they keep managing to bring more and more talent into the league. They're averaging 20 to 30,000 fans every single game, every weekend, and when we look at the talent coming up in the league, especially the American talent now coming out of MLS academies, our MLS academies are as good as most European academies now. And we're going to have one of the best domestic talent player pools of any country in the world in 10, 15 years' time. And that's going to make MLS one of the strongest leagues in the world. And I think easily within the top 5. Now, the Saudi Pro League is very, very different. Their entire strategy is different. What they're doing is they're pumping a shit ton of money into 4 big teams. Not the rest of the league. They put it into 4 big teams, and those teams went out and spent a lot of money to bring in a lot of top European and South American talent so they could say those teams are some of the best in the world. So they can have Cristiano Ronaldo, Karim Benzema, Neymar, and players like that, and advertise that to make Saudi Arabia look good. But the rest of the league didn't get players like that. And as far as like fan attendance goes, other than those big 4 teams, Saudi Arabian fan attendance has been terrible. Some of the games have 1,000 or less fans at their games. And the other thing, the domestic talent pool in Saudi Arabia, nowhere near good enough. It's in fact quite poor overall. They don't have the talent being produced there to make the league on the whole one of the better leagues in the world. And more importantly, the entire economic strategy that they're currently using is unsustainable. They can't do this forever. In 10 years from now, my guess is they quit spending that much money on the big 4 teams and they fall as well as far as how good they are. To where MLS, that's not going to be the case. MLS is probably going to surpass Ligue 1, maybe even the Serie A and Bundesliga within the next 10 years. Saudi League, it's going to be just another obscure Asian league.